about Sarasota through social services. I was living in motels and I was kind of stuck. I didn't know what else to do, so I went to social services and they actually referred me here. Emotionally, it's very hard to have reality set in that you are in a shelter and that you are pregnant and you could very well have your baby in a shelter. Staff has been helping me. They are trying to put me in a program with housing. They told me everything that I need to do to get accepted, and I'm just working towards those goals. I'm very appreciative of staff. I know that all they're trying to do is help me and trying to get me on the right path, and I do appreciate that, and I thank them for being so helpful and kind. I hope that the Front Door program gives me an opportunity to save my money and help me with a place to stay for me and my child, so that way we can, get our lives together and hopefully move forward and not have to be like some people that have to keep coming back to, shelters.
My husband is from El Salvador, and he was trying to get his permanent residence. We got all the way up to his last interview, and he was supposed to go back home. We went back to El Salvador. We came back. He wasn't able to come back. I've never been homeless before, never. I always had, I've never had a problem with rent or, problems with anyone. Never been evicted. And for myself, I felt like I was a failure. I could not protect my kids, and I couldn't. I felt like I let my kids down because my husband wasn't here. He was the main support for our family, and then because he couldn't be back, I thought that's my responsibility now. I have to take over until he comes back. And the staff has, I don't even know where to begin. I know when I first got there, I was not very receptive to the staff. I was angry all the time, and they brought to my attention that it's not my fault. And I think that they could see that I really wanted it, but I didn't. So I was angry because I was there, but they saw that and they said, we know that there's something good in her. And they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. But as soon as I got those keys in my hand, I was happy. We've been let down too many times. And when we got this place, my first thing was we could be with my husband again. My husband and my kid's father. We could be together. I had the keys and they said, well, when do you want to move? And we were packing that day.
That I was in an environment that was not healthy for my girls and myself. And so I made a decision that I needed to go somewhere where it would be safe for us to be able to be. If Hannah Moore was not available at the day that I walked up on those grounds, I can honestly tell you I would probably still be in an unhealthy relationship. Hannah Moore did not have any space for us, but they made space for us. So I'm very grateful for all of the staff members that were actually a part of my transition, my girls' transition. They were excited that they could actually have their own room. And I just told them, look, the first night we came in here, I can honestly tell you, we slept on the floor because we didn't have furniture, but we had plenty of blankets. And we didn't care. We just said, you know what, we're coming in. I just told them, give us a few days, a couple weeks or so, and we'll have what we need. And God has provided, and He's kept us.